Hey guys, I reloaded my save because, as you probably saw last time, I did beat this guy first, but I wanted to defeat the king instead of the second prince first, just to see what happens. It turns out this is the better option. I kind of figured I would have missed something after I saw that happen, but so I went back, I reloaded my save, I made good backups, and so this is me just switching things up now. Alright, and here I just wanted to showcase that you can make the fight a million times easier if you just beat the king first after massively damaging the second prince. You do have to be a little careful not to knock out the second prince first, because obviously that will not be the point of the whole fight, but you see here, he was next to dead. He was starting to power up glow red and whatever, but didn't give him a chance. And this is what changes with the story. As far as I can tell, you cannot get this unless you beat the king first, so if you're achievement hunting, make sure you do this instead of what I did the first time around. Here I'm going to show you what happens when you defeat the king and he's not here to summon the first prince. I also discovered a secret while I was going back because I had to reload my save so far. I went ingredient hunting, and when I went back to the forest, you can see here what happened. So I didn't even have a microphone on me at this point because the plan was just to run through the forest and grab some ingredients a couple times. The first time I went through, I got some dialogue and I thought that's weird because I've already defeated this place. So I went to pretty much where I was always planning to, and now there was a indicator here. I don't know what triggered this, but it looks like there is actually a secret behind the waterfall after all, which is really funny because I was complaining about that like the first episode, that there wasn't anything behind this specific waterfall. And then I guess if you backtrack, it's really important to do that to find some secrets later, so make sure you're doing that. I'll show you what's in here next. This looks like something out of that Monster Hunter clone. Not really a Monster Hunter monster, but it was reminding me of Wild Hearts, that's it. See if I can get this guy. He looks really freaking hard to kill though. I might be really early on this fight. Look at that HP, I'm not making even hardly any dent at all. And he's got a buzzsaw on his tail? I don't know what's going on. That's probably the biggest favorite they could have. No, it's was gonna say it's awesome that he gets knocked down, but if he's gonna explode every time he gets knocked down, then a lot of good that's gonna do me. Yeah, I'm thinking way too early for this fight. Look at that. If that's a sign of things that come, this is gonna be way harder than I thought it was gonna be. It's like my strongest attack and it barely did anything. He's got... You don't think I can, like, hit his back and do more damage, do you? Because he's got these pots or something. But it doesn't really let me target anything other than his center. Oh my god, that's the secret! Oh, yeah, that's gonna kill for sure. Ugh. No, I would feel a lot better about this fight. But kind of worried that if I kill him that way, then like the first prince second, or not the first prince, with the king and the second prince. If I kill him this way, I'm worried I'm missing out on something now. If the boss fights are that sensitive, it's like cutting tail on Dark Souls. Like you just miss it until New Game Plus unless you do a specific thing. Yeah, I think I can get him now. Almost. Hope I don't have to break every one of them on his back for some secret prize either. That would be really obnoxious. I know that's got to be good because that's the kind of treasure chest I think I was in that that hidden wall in the first Prince boss room. I got a pearl and Thundertail. This is like Monster Hunter. Alright, I'm back to where I was in the story. Let's continue. I just have to stop what I'm doing and listen to this guy singing. It's really cool. That's kind of thing in games that I think more people should take note of. Is if you want to explain to the main character what they need to be doing to progress, then do something cool like that. And of course I got a mushroom guy. But yeah, do something cool like that. There's plenty of ways to give, I guess it's called exposition or something, just guidance. And that was a really cool way to do it. It's really creative. I would like to hope I'd come up with some interesting ways to hint other players where to go next. If I was making my own games, so that's not gonna happen probably. Oh my god, I died to the loser in the dirt. I'm not gonna pull any punches on you this time, because I'm pretty pissed off now. Anyway, I shouldn't be struggling with these guys anymore, that's lame. take a moment to look around. It's got such a Cosmo Canyon vibe to it for me. Or just some other, could be Guru Valley, any kind of ravine. I like these kind of places. I have a feeling they're going to hit every kind of environment they can think of, like a snowy mountaintop, or we already had the woods and the swampy kind of thing. This is probably a pill. Yeah, I guess these turtle treasure chests are always some kind of like medicine. But they've been good about environments. I like the world building they've got. There's no point in having him travel around a boring place just to get from boss to boss anyway. That guy looks new. Kind of tired of the shield mechanic. But if I can freeze him and get behind him, it's probably the best bet. It looks like he's made out of wood. Fire seems pretty effective. I still gotta wonder that, if this game actually has elemental weaknesses or not. I'm not really sure that's a thing, because all that there is poison and fire so far. So dots don't really seem like they would be anything more than tick damage for burn and poison effects. Just the idea that I can put poison on enemies when it just doesn't seem like anyone's probably doing that is also weird. Poison's really, at least to me, I don't think a lot of people use poison in games in general, but I have a feeling there's going to be some secret, super good use for it in this one, with the limited kind of options that they give you so far. Oh, hello, new guy. Oh, jeez, alright. Double team. Double team, double team. I'm just gonna assume this is another rat. But I cannot make out their face from here. Oh yeah, he's not gonna be a problem. Alright. Like a ninja. Like a two-sword wielding ninja. Something like that. Oh, nice. That's the best use of that attack that I've had so far. The spinning on the pole thing. I'm not using that very much. It doesn't seem like it does too much damage, but if I get swarmed again, I'm trying to keep it in mind. I've not been using a lot of what I've been unlocking. Definitely need to... Oh, this looks special. The guy blocking me, of course. I don't know why he wasn't awake earlier. What is this? Sobering stone? Okay. It's a key item. It's not even a crafting. Alright, is something nearby? Because I can't... Yeah, okay. I don't know why they don't all just wake up. I'm right next to them. Alright, I'm a little nervous about 3 at a time, but looks like at least I can absorb one of them. I swear I need more AoE options like that. That was good. I don't know if I've even hit more than one target with that too much. Oh, I got a drink soak. Alright, goat skull. I was actually expecting a boss through here, but hey, it's the second time I've seen this. This is another drink I can take out of my gourd finally. That's sick. Another mushroom-headed prick. Gotta be more careful of this as these guys. I gotta respect myself to be a little less defense heavy. I took out some of my health boosts, so I'm a little bit more squishy, but I'm just trying to get my damage up. It's not really making a huge difference, but there's just so many skills I wanted to unlock, basically, so I started speeding up to getting those first. Alright, I'm back and I upgraded my gourd before continuing, so hopefully that makes a difference. Alright, fella on the bridge, let's see what you got. Look like a no-nonsense kind of guy. It's a really cool sword. I wish this was Dark Souls so I could steal it. Oh, making me worry I'm gonna fall off this thing. Come on, idiot. stuck in a stupid combo. Oh, I can't even reach you. That's a downside to trying to freeze them before they attack from bonus damage, because there's a perk that I'm trying to use to do that with, and it just keeps screwing me over because I keep jumping in the air. Doesn't look good. It looks like I can die as I'm transformed, maybe. Yeah, well, this is not as hard as last time, not at all. My key item. Well, I'm glad I didn't miss that. I would have had to get him back at the shrine, I guess, but I didn't think I was going to absorb him. For some reason, that wasn't even a thought in my head. Alright, I immediately know that this is a living rock boss, I'm gonna call it. You know, between Metroid Prime and Final Fantasy and probably a dozen other games, this is one of the more common bosses I'm actually used to seeing. I think I even remember fighting this kind of thing in like a game like Maple Story. It's just an old memory. I don't think I'm gonna make it anymore. Got a little tiny bit. So close. Alright, here you go. This is take 2. I switched my abilities around. I'm gonna try the rock solid thing. Well, that feels good, but I don't know if it's gonna help at all. It doesn't seem like it does much. I might have a perk later on that makes it more worth using, but that didn't look like it was so good. Also having trouble telling if the second rat prince is better than the headbutting wandering white. Such a waste. The mini rock dudes, that took me by surprise the first time around, but it didn't really get me. I'm lucky for that. I'm gonna get him though. I think this is plenty of health I got left over to finish the rest of it. I'm surprised this is one of the harder bosses. I thought the dragon would be more difficult than him, but he's actually kind of beyond the dragon. Okay, cool. So that was probably the third boss. I'm trying to do almost like a 3 bosses per part system, so I'm gonna call it there. But thank you again for watching very much. That was a cool part. I'm looking forward to the next chapter too, because if this is just chapter 2, then the third is probably gonna be insane. I have high hopes for this game, definitely.